Hey guys, new iPhones do things very well. I think old iPhones did it better. Let me give you 15 reasons why. Reason number one, Apple's lineup was just way more simple. There was one iPhone each year, the 4, the 4S, and the 5. You really only had one choice of which iPhone to get, but honestly, it was much better that way. It was just way more simple, and Apple's all about simplicity. One price, one iPhone. And then Apple ruined that in 2013 with this piece of crap. Reason number two, of course, being price. iPhones used to cost $500 or $600 for the cheapest one. However, you could upgrade the storage, which was really all you needed to pay for upgrades back then. Now, to get the cheapest version of the flagship iPhone, you're still paying $1,000. If you want to spec that up, you got to go all the way up to almost $1,500. Well over that with tax. When iPhones used to cost what these cheap ones cost now. Back then, it also used to be really fun to upgrade between your iPhones. Nowadays, it's really not, honestly. Back then, you'd get a bigger screen, you'd get a completely new design, new features, new software, and all these other cool things to go with your new phone. However, this year, you just get a slightly better processor and slightly better camera. It's unfortunate that in recent years, it's all come down to this. Every iPhone since the iPhone X now looks the same. These look vastly different and have vastly different features internally. Older iPhones were more durable as well. Sure, you could drop them and they'd potentially crack, however, you'd never get a screen to completely stop working like you can if you drop an iPhone X once. Not to mention the fact that you can easily reach every corner of the screen with one hand. Oh, and the fact that you don't have to look at your phone every single time you want to unlock it. Or how about when software was actually reliable? Yeah, I miss those days. How about back when you didn't have to worry about your battery health all the time and your phone would run just as fast as it did when it was brand new? God, I miss these days too, when you didn't need a dongle to listen to music and charge your phone at the same time. When you'd get a few software updates every year instead of about 5,000, which we get now. 13.6, really? Back when you'd only get phones in black and white, which looked way better than all these stupid colors, half of which are really ugly. Oh, and by the way, while we're at it, let's talk about that Apple logo. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to put that in the center? Remember when you got a charger and headphones with your phone? Yeah, those days are getting numbered very quickly. Oh, and when you actually got a dongle with it instead of having to buy it separately on a phone that you paid $1,000 for? Remember when your phone was actually easy to repair, like to replace the battery or replace the back? Yeah, me too. You can't do that anymore. Apple now attaches the back to the frame so that you can't even replace the back glass without replacing the whole housing. Why? Even though the SIM in here has been invalid for over a year and a half, it wants to keep telling me that it's invalid all of a sudden. So, guess what happens when that happens? Okay, so this thing actually pleaded for mercy with me the entire time the thing was all, like, acting weird and took a screenshot that I now have to remember it permanently, so that's fun. Oh, damn, not this again. How about the really nice old icons that you used to have? Yeah, this is an iPod, but still, I really do miss these old icons. How about back in the day when iCloud lock didn't exist, so there weren't just millions of phones lying around being thrown out because they're iCloud locked and are completely useless, other than parts. And lastly, more of a subjective thing, but the iPhones just used to have character. I mean, this looks like something that Steve Jobs would have designed, and it was the last iPhone he helped work on. And after that, they all just got really boring, and this phone just lives up to everything that Steve Jobs wanted the iPhone to be. The new ones really just aren't that at all. I mean, Steve Jobs would be disappointed with the Apple Pencil and the new boring iPhone designs and all that other stuff. He just would hate it. So really, they've kind of ruined Apple as a company by its founding. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Obviously, new iPhones are better in some ways and worse in others. So I'm not saying that new iPhones are terrible or anything like that, but I wanted to look at 15 reasons why I think the old ones are better. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I got a lot of stuff coming for you guys. Anyway, that's about it. I'm AP2K Productions.